Welcome to Weaning Luxor. So this video that I'm making right now is actually like a little bit after the day. Like actually, I took him to the vet yesterday, but I'm gonna make this video, and I think this is a part of another video. I gotta check because my brain's. So I took Lux to the vet for the first time ever yesterday, and he was good. He was healthy. He had a little bit of hiccups here and there, but it's because he's a baby and he's never been exposed to stuff like that. He doesn't know. And so, but he did really good. I'm really proud of him. And then I was talking to the vet, and Luxor should have been weaned off at 4 months instead of 6. So this next baby's gonna have to be weaned off at 4 months. I'm like, okay. So I plan on weaning him anyways today. And so I dropped Lux off, and then I went to my brother's house. Well, when I dropped Lux off, he was waiting for me to take his mom off so he could nurse. And I wasn't about to let him. So I left, and he was definitely calling for her. She was definitely calling for him. I got her all the way to my brother's house. She was hollering for him, and I felt bad. I have to do this, and so I fed her and all that. Came back to my property, checked on Lux, fed him and Sahara, took care of them, hung out with him for a minute, and then I went back to Diamond because Diamond is by herself and she needs the emotional support right now. And so I hung out with her. She quieted down a lot, but I guess she was still hollering a lot when I left, which makes me feel really bad. But so I am heading back to my brother's house right now to go check on Diamond because today is day 2. Just to see how she is. I'm going to lower the amount of grain that I'm going to feed Diamond. I think I'm just going to feed her alfalfa pellets because this alfalfa is hay, and hold off on the Marin Full for like a few days to try to get her to stop making much milk. I'm going to go milk her right now, get a little bit of milk out of her so she's not like full of pressure, and try to get this weaning process done over with, because once she's done making milk, I'll put her back with Lux. If she starts making milk again, I'll just separate her again. But I want him to stop nursing. So I'll show a few clips of that. But yeah, let's wean my 6-month-old foal and be stressed out about it. I'm going to be making this series. It's not really a series because I'm going to try to fit it all in one video. But Luxor is officially like 5 months old. He was an April 17th baby, and it is the 28th of September. So he's getting close to his 6-month mark, which means it's weaning time. So I'm in the midst of getting stuff prepared. Diamond is underweight. Because she's one of the mare. She's the type of mare that she puts all of her nutrients into her milk, and so no matter how much I feed her, she just continues to look like crap because all of that nutrients goes to her milk. So Luxor is still nursing, so I need to get them weaned and get them taken care of so I can get Diamond back on track. So if none of you guys know, I did plan on breeding Diamond again. But this second foal was going to be my breeder's because that was part of the deal. Well, I've low-key been waiting for him to text me or call me or whatever, and I haven't. So I'm just going to move Diamond to my brother's house. So for that process, I've got to build fencing out of my brother's house to move Diamond over there. And the long run is I'm going to move all 3 of my horses over there for the time being so my property can grow some grass because there's like no grass out there. So, I've got to get fencing. Well, I do have fencing, but I use it to separate Diamond and Sahara during feeding time, because Sahara gets a significant amount less than Diamond does. So So Diamond takes forever to eat. So I have to make sure that I fence off an area for Diamond so she can eat peacefully with Lux. And so I gotta still keep a little bit of fencing for that. So I ended up doing this yesterday. So I ended up taking down the entire full out area that I built for Diamond. So I made it to the property and I'm actually starting to take a lot of the wiring off, and then we're gonna start pulling T-post. I have 3 children literally surrounding me. Update, so far this is completely undone up to that T-post. Child in the way. All my T-posts are right there. All of this is literally unwired, and I'm working on this last pole right now, but then this child decided to be in the way. It's 9 o'clock and I think I'm gonna call it quits for the night. I used to feed in here, but now I'm gonna feed in. So I have this one panel coming all the way over here to this T-post, and all of that's just the extra fencing that's connected to the back part that I'm just not gonna take apart. Now if you want to, you just go in, if I can unhook, open that, and then I have all this area specifically to feed in, which they just got fed. So, and then we'll come back out and then just move this back in place, grab the hook, and just snip it back in place. This is gone. It literally went all the way back here, and then all this is gone. Following the ditches where the barrel was at, there's some of my extra fencing to the tree, and then all the way to the gate is gone. And I literally took down like 90% of it, including gate and everything. So all of that is going to be moved to my brother's house, I think tomorrow. But I've got to, so I know this is kind of like controversial thing. So there's a lot of people, some people say you wean 4 to 6 months and you do it gradually, or you rip it off like a Band-Aid. So the gradually process, if you don't know, I don't know who watches my videos. The gradual process is you take away the mare and foal, or you separate them for like an hour, 30 minutes to an hour, and then as time goes on, you gradually increase it until you keep them separated in general. And that's to create less stress for both mare and foal. But depending on the situation, depending on your household, where your horses are at, whatever, there's also the like rip it off like a Band-Aid. So with this one, you basically just straight up clean cut, take the mare away. Simple as that. Some people do not like that one because it can actually be stressful for both mare and foal, depending on. And the reason I'm gonna do the tear it off like a Band-Aid. I'm doing the Band-Aid. Diamond usually does her own thing all the time. I don't ever hear her call for Lux. Lux is the one that calls for her, but more than 90% of the time when I'm out there, Lux is literally hanging out with Sahara, doing his own thing. So he's eating on his own, he's drinking on his own, he's eating grass on his own. He's at that point where he does not need Diamond's milk. And Diamond needs the nutrients that she's putting in that milk. So it's weaning time. So that's exactly what this video is about, is the weaning process. This is gonna be fun. We're in the trailer. He's already set back once, but he's fine. I literally just got off the gate. She's already pooping, and off we go, because I'm actually a little bit behind. Thanks for your butt. I don't want your butt. Thanks for your butt. I don't want your butt. Scooch. Good boy. No, you're not going anywhere, psycho. So I didn't record it because I was trying to pay attention to Lux. But I'm officially heading to my brother's house with Diamond, and Lux is at my property, and he's low-key not very happy about what's happening. Diamond's somewhat not happy about what's happening, but I'm sure once I get her to my brother's house and get her some feed, she probably won't care. So I have my neighbor notified that I'm doing this, so he's gonna keep an eye on Lux for me, but we're officially weaned. We're here at my brother's house. She's eating. I'm filling up water troughs. She's gonna eat this area for a day, and then we'll move her over there. But she's basically just hanging out here so I can build a fence line on that back line. But we're officially separated.